The silly season is officially over, and all the contracts are set for the 2025 season. Today, I will reveal my top 10 most exciting moves for next season and analyze the impact these riders will have on their new teams. I promise, we're in for some thrilling additions to the peloton. Welcome to Prime Cycling. We start strong with number 10, the Danish powerhouse Kasper Asgreen, who will join EF Education Easy Post. After 7 years with Patrick Lefevere's Soudal Quick-Step, the 29-year-old has decided to change colors. Asgreen brings an impressive resume, including a Tour de France stage win and a victory at Ronde van Vlaanderen. I personally think Asgreen made the right decision to leave Soudal Quick-Step, given their shift from being a classics-focused squad to prioritizing their Remco GC project. I believe and hope Asgreen will have a significant impact on EF Education, and I can't wait to see him team up with Ben Healy in the Spring Classics. Next, we have Jonathan Narváez, who is set to join UAE Team Emirates for the 2025 season on a 2-year contract. His all-around capabilities and experience from 6 years at Ineos Grenadiers make him a valuable asset. After his successful start in this year's Giro d'Italia, team management views the 27-year-old Colombian as a rider who can contribute both as a leader in races like the Classics and as a strong support rider in stage races. He aims to further develop his skills and reach full maturity under UAE's guidance. In number 8, we have Pablo Castrillo, who showed promising results at the start of the year in smaller stage races with Equipo Current Pharma, where he demonstrated his climbing potential and time trial performance with a 3rd place in the opening stage in O Gran Camino. Later in the Volta a España, he got his big breakthrough with 2 first-place wins and a 3rd place in the general classification in the Mountain Prize jersey. At Movistar, he'll have more opportunities in mountainous terrain. Castrillo could become a key asset for Movistar in the Vuelta a España, or even take on leadership in certain stage races as he continues to grow as a climber. In my eyes, he could have potential in the week-long stage races like Volta Ciclista a Catalunya or its Zulia Basque Country, and harder one-day races like Dinastia San Sebastian Classicoa and IL Lombardia. The Van Dijk brothers, Tim and Mick, both had breakthrough moments in 2024 with Visma. The 24-year-old Dutch brothers, known for their teamwork and strength in time trials, add depth to Red Bull bora-hansgrohe until 2027. This duo could provide valuable support in stage races, particularly in the flat stages, and their classic squad, making Red Bull bora-hansgrohe a more complete squad in the classic season. With an astonishing season in his back with 9 wins and a 4th place in the overall UCI ranking, Marc Hirschi is heading off to Tutor Pro Cycling until 2027. He is a classic specialist and has proven himself as a strong finisher in hilly races, like his win in San Sebastian. In 2024, he secured top 10 finishes in the Ardennes Classics. His move to Tutor Pro Cycling strengthens their lineup for one-day races, and with Hirschi's aggressive style, we could see him contesting podium spots in races like Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Before we dive into the top 5, don't forget to like and hit that subscriber button and comment what you think about the list so far. In number 5th place is Valentin Paret-Peintre, who had a promising 2024 season in his role as a climbing super domestique in Decathlon AG2, our La Mondiale team, helping them secure their podium in Vuelta a España. His move to Soudal Quick-Step will make a huge difference in their Remco project. This year we could see that Soudal Quick-Step missed out on their domestiques compared to the other teams. This is something the 23-year-old Frenchman will make a difference in next year. His contract stands until 2026. Next on our list is Julian Alaphilippe, an icon in one-day races and an explosive puncher, heads to Tutor Pro Cycling until 2027. After a couple of seasons without results, the 32-year-old Frenchman had a strong 2024 with podium finishes in Classics and a win in the Giro d'Italia. His move signals Tutor's growing ambition in the Classics. Alaphilippe's ability to attack and sprint in tough races could make Tutor a real threat in the spring season. I personally think it is good for Julian to switch teams from Soudal Quick-Step to Tutor to get a new start. Do you think Alaphilippe together with Hirschi will bring Tutor their first monument win? Let me know in the comments. In 3rd place, we have, in my opinion, the biggest surprise of them all. It is Alan Hatherly, a versatile talent from mountain biking, entering road racing with Team Jaco Alula until 2026. Hatherly had an outstanding season on the mountain bike. He is number 1 ranked in the world, and this year he won the World Championships and came 3rd in the Olympics. It's hard to say how he will perform, and what missions he will target on the road. With his bike technique and climbing abilities, I personally think he will be hunting stage races in Grand Tours and BA. Domestique in the general classification. Maybe he will perform well in hard one-day races like IL Lombardia, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, and San Sebastian. Hatherly's adaptability brings a new dynamic to Dijke's lineup, particularly in races with mixed terrain, and he might surprise us with breakout performances in 2025. Another rider heading to Dijke Alula is Ben O'Connor. After an incredible 2024 season where he secured a stage win and a podium place in Vuelta a España, a silver medal in the World Championships, and several wins, the 28-year-old Australian joins Dijke Alula as a leader. His proven skill in stage racing and his powerful mountain attacks will be invaluable as Dijke builds a more GC-oriented team. If supported effectively, O'Connor could transform Dijke into a Tour contender and even aim for podium finishes. I think they have big ambitions for next year. I also think it's a great place for Ben O'Connor, the Australian he is. Simon Yates to Visma-Lease a bike. Lastly, we have Simon Yates heading to Team Visma-Lease a bike, where he will stay until 2026. Known for his attacking style in the mountains, this year he did not have his best season, but he has shown many times what he is capable of. His move to Visma-Lease a bike adds a GC-focused rider to their lineup. Yates' experience and endurance in the mountains could be the key for Visma's strategy in the 2025 Tour de France, potentially making him a key leader for their Grand Tour ambitions. I think it is good for him to focus on being a domestique for Jonas Vingegaard and leave the big pressure of being a leader. He may get opportunities in the other Grand Tours, who knows? And something I would love to see is Simon versus Adam in their domestique roles supporting Vingegaard and Pogacar. And there we have it, my top 10 list for 2025. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Some exciting riders that I didn't mention was Victor Campenaerts to Visma-Lease a bike, Lenny Martinez to Bahrain Victorious, Johnny Moscon to the Red Bull bora-hansgrohe, Ethan Hayter to Saddle Quick-Step, Leonard Kamna to Little Trek, Jan Tratnik to Red Bull bora-hansgrohe, Finn Fischer-Black to Red Bull bora-hansgrohe, and so on. The 2025 season is set to be one of the most dynamic yet, with established riders finding new homes and rising stars stepping into fresh opportunities. These moves are not just about adapting to competition. They're about redefining the future of the sport. How will these changes influence the Tour de France, the Vuelta a España, and the one-day classics? Leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. One thing is certain, these transfers will spark moments of drama, surprise, and brilliance that will resonate for years to come. So buckle up. The future of cycling has never been more thrilling.